welcome to Reviews with Love, Christmas edition. So let's get right into the Lifetime movie, Writing Around the Christmas Tree. This one's got Crystal Joy Brown playing Michaela, who is a successful romance novelist, and Curtis Hamilton playing Levi, who is a non-fiction writer. Alright, so let's get into this one. So Michaela has been working on her book. I think it's a series. Well, I think she's working on the very last book, and she's having difficulty finishing it. She's not really sure how to go about it. Her mum passed, and she hasn't been handling it really well. She's somewhat just been all over the place, and she's had really terrible relationships lately, so nothing's really coming together for her. She meets Levi, who turns out to supposedly be writing a biography on her mum, because her mum was this big writer herself, and she was just like, well, she was unaware of this, Michaela, not sure why Levi kept coming around, sniffing around, but he kept saying, oh, he's such a huge fan of her mother, and oh, maybe she should start up what her mum used to do, which was a writing retreat. Michaela is just like, oh no, that was my mum's thing and everything like that. But eventually she decides, okay, she'll do it. Levi ends up, Michaela's reluctant in letting Levi come because she just didn't fully trust his motives about anything. But she decides to let him come, and soon after they're connecting with each other, they're getting pretty close. He's getting a lot of information out of her. But yeah, that's really the main premise, is she's trying to get rid of her writer's block and just be able to finish her book, because it depends on it. Her editor has decided to stop working with her, and it turns out Levi is also an editor, and he would like to edit her book, but they haven't really made that connection just yet. But yeah, that's the main premise of that one. I liked it. It was a good movie. It was a good watch. There was a scene, the blow up was she ends up finding out that he was somewhat getting information about her with her mother in order to do this somewhat, I don't know if you'd call it an expose, but basically to write about it as a biography. And the only reason she found out was because this other woman that was there for the writing retreat read Levi's journal, his book, and found, I guess at some point he was writing in there, and says, well, way to show it by, trying to write stuff about her mom. And this woman was just really jealous because she liked Levi, and she was just pissed off that he was not reciprocating that same feeling. And to me, I'm like, well, yeah, there's one thing to share an information like that because you genuinely believe she needed to know, like because you care about that person, or you believe it's the right thing to do. But when your motives are just because you're pissed off because the person didn't like you back and they actually like the other person, so in turn you're just trying to hurt her you're trying to hurt him by hurting her, even though yes, he should have told her, but at the same time it was just the intent was not right. And I'm glad in this, the father, Michaela's dad, actually calls her out on it. It's like, you ruined the retreat because your feelings were hurt. And I really like that part. It was really funny. Not like, it was just funny. It was like, yes, thank you. He says it. It's like, yes, he did lie. He should have told her. But still, the intent behind why that woman said it in the first place, she was not doing it from a right place. It was messed up. she was being selfish. Yeah, so I liked, I like that part when the dad calls her out. But yeah, other than that, it was a really good movie. I liked it. I mean, it was easy flowing. It was easy flowing, easy watch, and I enjoyed it. So check that out for yourselves. Writing Under the Christmas Tree, or Around the Christmas Tree. I forgot. But yeah, it's the last one. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this. Yes, it's the last one. Yeah, so that's got Crystal Joy Brown, Curtis Hamilton, on Lifetime. Woo, you guys, we made it. But definitely check out the next video because it's going to be the wrap up. I'm going to be covering which were my favorites and maybe perhaps similarities between the networks, non-similarities, I don't know, what stuck out to me, stuff like that. So definitely watch that. And also at the end of the wrap up, I'm going to have a bit of a surprise. So stick around for that and wait till the very end because that's when the surprise is going to be. I hope you like it. I mean, yeah, I like it. But yeah, so definitely watch that next video coming up called Wrap Up. So thank you again for listening to this one. Check this out. Like, watch the other videos. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks again. God bless. Later.